For this guided visualization, you are going to pour yourself a glass of wine, or imagine you have one. If you are teetotal, there's no need to actually drink a glass of wine, and the imaginary option might be best for you. So have the bottle of wine and a glass in front of you, and either uncork the bottle or unscrew the bottle top to allow the wine to breathe. And now you take a deep breath in, and with your mouth slightly open, exhale all the stale air from your lungs. Now, before pouring yourself a glass, or imagining you are doing so, look at the front of the bottle and really take in the label, the text, the colours, how well it's stuck or fused to the bottle. And for the next few moments, simply notice what you notice. Now turn the bottle around and look at the back. Most bottles have two labels, but some have one. Again, take in all the detail. What's the percentage alcohol of the wine? Was it bottled at source, or shipped in bulk and bottled locally? And now close your eyes. And with the information you now have, just imagine how the wine is going to taste. Just imagine all the steps taken to get the bottle in front of you. How the grapes first grew on the vine, taking moisture from the earth and the sky, along with energy from the sun. How they grew over summer. How the grapes were harvested when they became ripe, by hand or most likely by machine. How the juice was extracted from the grape, and the juice was incarcerated in the dark and transmuted and fermented, and left to develop into what you are about to drink. How the essence of the juice must have felt, if wine can feel, when it was bottled and released back into the light, even if that light was dim and in a cellar. Imagine how it felt when someone placed an order with the grower or the bottler, so that it was sent across the globe to a place far from its home. Imagine how it felt when you chose it from all the 40 billion bottles of wine consumed by humans each year. Imagine how it's feeling now, that it's sitting right in front of you and about to be consumed, and then returned back to the earth. Before opening your eyes and taking a sip, just muse on this whole cycle, from the earth back to the earth. And now it's time to take your first sip, or your first imagined sip. Open your eyes slowly, pick up your glass and your bottle, angle your glass through 30 degrees or so, and slowly pour yourself some wine. Notice how much you filled your glass. Is it enough? And would you like a dribble more? Did you bear the percentage of the wine in mind when filling your glass? Now place the bottle down and notice the new level of liquid in the bottom. Now bring your attention to the level of the liquid in the glass, and how now the juice is released, it is able to breathe the fresh air once more. If not too full, swirl the glass gently, and now watch the legs, how fast or slowly any remaining liquid on the inside of the glass gets reabsorbed. Muse on how much the percentage on the outside of the bottle might have informed you of this. Now pick up the glass and take a deep in-breath of its bouquet through your nostrils. What does the nose tell you about how the wine will taste? And now at last it's time to take your first sip. Make it a small one and run it around the whole of the inside of your mouth. Breathe a little air into your mouth if you can to aerate the wine. And as you swallow it, imagine how the wine must feel as it once more goes into the darkness of your body. And now comes the time you've been waiting for. Take your first full drink of the wine and be mindful of how much you imbibe. Be even more mindful of when you take your next sip. And now just luxuriate for a few minutes with your glass of wine. Indulge yourself in the moment. And now you've taken a few more sips. How do you now feel? And then become more mindful about when you're about to pour your next glass. And be even more mindful about when you plan to open your next bottle. Drink smart and drink safe, and thanks for listening.